Okay.
Bezat, hi. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Good. Thanks for joining us. We will start the class now. Your wife was telling me that you're a doctor and you're dealing with
Yes.
corona patients nowadays. I wanted to thank you
Yes.
for all the sacrifices that you're making, you and your colleagues these days. Thank you very much.
And I thank you for your great effort.
You're welcome. I haven't done anything. You're the hero these days. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let me start with
Okay.
Shirin, okay, so that you can catch your breath. I've shared the screen. Can you see the screen? Can you see the PDF that I'm sharing right now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to unmute you. Okay. Let me mute you. Okay, Shirin, we'll start with you.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go to page 1. Okay, page 1 of the PDF. I'll enlarge it.
Yes.
You can have it on your laptop computer too, okay? On page 1, there's an article about the UK Prime Minister, Boris Johnson. Would you please read the title?
Yes.
Start by reading the title.
UK leader sent to intensive care.
Okay, just that.
Just this title.
Yes, yes. And Shirin, did you have time to go through the articles of Wall Street Journal, see what is what? Did you have time to read any of these?
Yes, I right now
No. I'm just asking
or in the
about, yes, in the past few days when you had the PDF. Did you have time to
just
go
today
through?
I don't have enough time, but today I read it.
Oh, okay.
Just this title.
It's okay. So this title, can you explain it to us? It says UK leader sent to intensive care unit. Okay. As you know, sent is the past form of the verb send. And what is it doing here? Send is something that you do. Does it mean that the UK leader sent somebody to intensive care unit? Can you explain the title?
No, I think UK leader himself sent to intensive care. It means that he is maybe ill and he sent to hospital in PICU, in ICU.
Okay.
Intensive care unit.
Okay.
Yes.
Shirin, you have to pay attention to the passive voice. You know about passive, right? Passive, active sentences.
Yes, I listen to your lessons, but I learn it, but I can't make these sentences myself.
Okay, it takes time, Shirin. It takes a lot of time because passive in English is very much different from Persian, and we don't use passive as much. So it takes time. You have to practice a lot. And when you said that he sent to the intensive care unit, that was a wrong sentence. You have to change it into passive voice. Can you do that right now? Take your time. You don't have to hurry. Just focus on the sentence. You want to say that somebody sent Mr. Johnson to the hospital. Can you say it in passive form?
For example, he was
Yes, he was.
He was sent, for example, UK leader to intensive care.
No. You ruined it. You ruined it. Say it again. The first one was correct. He was sent, and the rest of the sentence is? He was sent.
He was sent
To the intensive care
in
unit. No, to the intensive care
to the
unit. Okay.
to the intent.
Okay, or to
Okay,
to the
to the
hospital. You don't have to
Okay.
use the same words.
Okay.
Just the verb is important.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you know that the passive voice was that.
I got
Okay, he was sent to intensive care
Okay.
unit. But
Good.
when you see this
Yeah.
title, it is UK leader sent to intensive care unit. It somehow doesn't make sense. It seems that the title is shortened. It's not the whole sentence. You know, that's the problem with
Yes.
newspaper and magazine articles. You don't see the whole sentence. Some parts are deleted.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what is deleted from this title? UK leader sent to intensive care unit. I'll just give you a hint. The problem is with the verb. Of course, not the problem, but the thing that was shortened is the verb of the sentence.
I don't got it exactly.
Uh-huh.
It means I can't say.
Oh, it's okay. Let me go to
Because
Behzad and that's okay. That's okay, Shirin. Doesn't matter. I go to Behzad and ask him. Okay. Thank you. Behzad, what about you? Do you know what the whole sentence
I think
is?
yes, I think the whole sentence is UK leader had been sent to intensive care.
Very good, excellent. But of course, because up until yesterday, he was still in the intensive care unit, and this newspaper is, I think, for
Yes.
Tuesday. So it was UK leader has been sent to intensive care unit. Excellent, very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
because now he's not in the intensive care unit anymore.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. So you get
Thank
1
you.
point for saying that. Very good. So let's go to the first sentence.
Thank
After
you.
you finish this part, we'll go back to Shirin. Okay, Shirin, just listen now. Would you please read, Behzad? Would you please read the article? Starting from London.
Yes. London, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, fighting a serious coronavirus infection, was admitted to the intensive care unit of a London hospital, leaving his country's leadership in question at a moment of deep crisis as the virus's spread accelerates.
Okay, wait. Very good. So London, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson fighting a serious coronavirus infection. What is this fighting here? What is the tense of this sentence? Is it present simple, past simple? What is it?
It stands for I think it stands for who was fighting a serious coronavirus infection.
Excellent. It's of course who is, okay, not who was. Because he's still fighting. Who is fighting a serious coronavirus infection was admitted to the intensive care unit. Was admitted to the intensive care unit. What is the tense of this sentence?
Was admitted, actually it is passive form, and it is passive.
Okay, can you tell me the structure, the sentence structure that's been used here in this sentence?
I think based on what I've learned from your your lessons that I've read, it is a complex sentence, I think.
No. I want the structure of the sentence, not if it's a complex sentence or a compound one. But yes, you're right. It is a complex sentence. See, structures like to be dealing with. Yes, I'm telling you. See, for example, I say that you're dealing with coronavirus patients nowadays. See, look at the sentence.
Yes.
You are dealing with coronavirus patients nowadays. Okay. When I say this sentence, there's a structure in it. The structure is to be dealing with somebody. This is the structure. If you know the structure of the sentence, then you can easily use it.
Yes.
Okay. So now tell me, what is the structure in here? was admitted to the intensive care unit of a London hospital.
Yes, was admitted to the to be admitted.
That's part of it. What is the whole structure? To be admitted?
Prime Minister Boris Johnson is serious.
It's very easy, just the rest of it. To be admitted? To some place. To some place.
Some place.
No, not at. To.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
To be admitted to some place.
To some place.
So
yes,
this admittance.
To
Admittance is the noun form of admit as a verb.
Yes.
Is it only used for hospitals, Behzad? Or is it used in other contexts too?
I think it can be used in other contexts. For example, admission in an entrance exam.
Okay, wait.
For example.
Wait, Behzad. The preposition you use with it is to, not in. Okay, to. When you say in, you're translating from Farsi.
Yes.
So can you give me an example? Make a sentence with the structure to be admitted to a place. Make a sentence.
Yes. I can guess. I'm not sure that's
It's
right
okay.
or not. But for example, he did a great deal of effort, and finally he was admitted to, for example, a place.
Excuse me, I didn't get that last word. He
Is
got
that
admitted to what?
yeah? For example, yeah. After his great effort, finally he was admitted. He was admitted at that company.
No, you're again saying at. The preposition
No?
is to. Just the preposition.
Yes.
Okay. So say it again, please. He was admitted.
Yes, he was. He was admitted to the company.
Okay, very good. Yes, you can be admitted to a club. You can be admitted to university, but the preposition is to, and the structure is to be admitted to a place.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Behzad. Let me go back to Shireen.
Yes, thank you.
So Shireen, hi again. I want you to.
Hi,
do you
thank
have
you.
any questions? Have you understood everything so far?
No. Yes.
Good.
I always use this structure. For example, I was admitted to the Shiraz University.
Very good, very good.
Or, for example, my brother was admitted to the Tehran University. I know that.
Yes, very good.
But I don't know. I can use admitted to a hospital. I think it's just used for university. But right now, I understand. I learn that I can use it to every place.
Okay. Shireen, you have some problem with the tenses. Do you understand? When you're speaking, you only use present simple. You don't use past simple. You don't use present perfect. Just right now, you said that I don't know, but you have to say I did know. And right now, you should say I have learned. Okay, not I learn. Okay. So let's go to the second paragraph, Shireen. Please read the second paragraph as Mr. Johnson.
As Mr. Johnson's condition worsened, he deputized Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab to run the government. Spokesman said.
Okay, wait.
The 50.
Just wait, Shireen. Okay, let me correct the pronunciation first.
Okay.
As Mr. Johnson's condition worsened, he deputized Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab to run the government, as spokesman said. Okay? So, as Mr. Johnson's condition worsened, what is the word worsened, Shireen? Can you tell us? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Is it an adjective? And what does it mean?
I know.
Do you know the meaning of worsen?
Worse,
Uh-huh.
it's,
Uh-huh. Say what you think.
I guess I can, worse, bad.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
related to, I don't know,
Just take a guess.
maybe,
It's okay, Shireen. Take a guess.
because mhm. It will, the a form of, for example, his condition is poor or
Mhm.
bad. It
Okay,
means
okay.
worsen, it's
Very
بدتر
good.
شدن.
Very good. Very good. So it's a verb in here, right? It's a verb. Do you know the meaning of verb, Shireen? Verb is fail.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a
Fail.
verb.
Yes, I know.
Okay, good. So Shireen, would you please make a sentence with worsen? Make your own sentence.
Mm, For example,
Mhm.
My patient
Uh-huh.
Worsened
Mhm.
today.
Okay, that was
I
very
don't know.
easy. But look at the sentence here. Mr. Johnson's condition worsened.
Mhm.
Okay? So when you want to make your own
Mhm.
sentence, and it's the
Yes.
first time you see such a thing or such a verb, pay attention to every part of the sentence. You have the word condition, so you can use the word condition in your sentence too. Can you make another sentence?
Mhm. I can just change, for example, my
Yes.
as his condition. Search and say.
You don't have to say it about just the
Condition
person. Shirin, see,
worsen.
I know. Shirin, see, try to be creative, okay? Here, they're talking about Mr. Johnson, a patient, okay? UK's Prime Minister. But you can talk about, for example, your country, the economy, I don't know, something else. Don't just copy, be creative. Okay, take your time, think about it, and make your own sentence.
Environment worsen. Is that correct?
You said worsen, right? Not worsen, no.
Worsen.
Worsen is the verb. You have to conjugate it in present simple, past simple. If it's the environment, then worsens. You could say worsens. If it's the past form, then worsened. Don't hurry, okay? Take your time. Think about it.
Okay. Environment worsen by people.
So you want to use passive form. You say by people. So the people are those who worsen it. So pay attention to the to be, the passive. Correct your sentence again. The environment.
The environment was
worsened, yes.
Worsened by people.
Very good. Now the rest of the sentence. He deputized Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab. Did you know the equivalent of Foreign Secretary in Persian? In Farsi, what do we say for Foreign Secretary?
No.
You don't know?
Foreign is خارجی, and secretary is secretary.
No, not that secretary that you think. They're talking about the government. The government. So when you're talking about the government, a person who deals with foreign affairs is not a secretary in the, literal meaning of the word. Not that secretary who just answers the phone, no. A secretary who travels to other countries. What's that in Farsi? They also call them minister. What's that?
وزیر.
Yes, وزیر امور خارجه, huh?
وزیر
Okay.
خارجه.
And what is deputize in here? What's the meaning of deputize in English?
I don't know.
Can you understand the meaning of the sentence? The whole meaning of the sentence. Just the general meaning, not word for word.
He deputized settlement to run the government. Okay.
Shirin, have you ever heard the word deputy? Deputy? Have you ever heard it?
Yes, the deputy. But I don't remember now.
Okay.
But it's I just see the word, not a sentence that I can guess.
That's okay. Let me go to Behzad and ask him. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So Behzad, what about you?
Deputy, I think, is surrogate
Yes,
or
very
John
good.
Sheen.
Very good, very good. Now deputize.
Yeah.
What is that? If you can, please explain it in English. Don't say the Farsi equivalent.
Yes, yes, of course. Mr. Johnson, of course, deputized Dominic Raab. I mean, it means after he went to ICU, he gave the responsibility of the, conducting the government to Mr. Dominic Raab.
Yes, very good. So it means to give
He,
your
I mean,
responsibility
gave the
to,
responsibility.
yes, very good. To give your responsibility to somebody else.
Yeah.
Deputize. That's the verb. Can you
Yeah.
make a sentence with that?
Or, yes. Last month, I had a trip, and because of that, I deputized the, my responsibility to my colleague.
Okay.
Or no, responsibility to my.
No, you can
I
say it.
deputized
It's okay.
running the. Yeah.
It's okay.
I
It's correct.
deputized running the ICU to my colleague.
Okay. See, Behzad, that sentence was correct. That is correct. But I want you to make a sentence like this. See, he says he deputized Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab to run the government. Okay. Do you see the structure there?
Yes.
Do you see the structure? Can you tell me what the structure is
Yes.
here? Tell me.
Yes.
Tell me, please.
He deputized
No.
to deputize to deputize for somebody to do something.
There is no for.
To run something.
Okay, you ruined it. Say it again.
Deputize. Oh yeah. Yeah, he to deputize someone to do something.
Very good. Excellent. To deputize somebody to do something. Now I want you to make a sentence with this structure. To deputize somebody.
I deputized my colleague to run, for example, the hospital affairs when I was abroad.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. So now let me go back to Shireen and ask her to read the rest. Thank you very much. Shireen, back to you again.
Okay, thank you.
So the rest of the sentence, the 55. Would you please read that part?
Yes. The 55-year-old Prime Minister was conscious when he was wheeled into the intensive care unit of a central London hospital at around 7 p.m.
Mhm.
local time on Monday.
Mhm.
A step taken in case he needed to put on a
No,
ventilator
he needed to,
and
Shirin, pay attention. He needed to,
he needed to be
uh-huh.
to be put on a ventilator, an official said.
Very good, very good. So the 55-year-old prime minister, who is this person? Who is the 55-year-old prime minister?
Boris Johnson?
Yes, Boris Johnson. Why is it 55-year-old? Why isn't there S with year? I say I'm, for example, 40 years old. Why is it 55-year? Why not years?
I think because no, all of them is noun. یه 55 ساله.
Okay, don't say it in Farsi now,
مثلا یه
okay?
prime
Unless I ask you. Don't try to focus on Farsi, okay?
Okay.
But no, that is not a noun. As you said in Farsi, you said 55 sale. 55 sale, even in Farsi, is an adjective. It's not a noun, right? Prime minister is here,
Okay,
in
yes.
here is a noun. And 55-year-old is the adjective that describes the prime minister.
Adjective, okay.
And we
I got
don't
it.
pluralize adjectives
Yes.
in English. We don't say, for example, red glasses. Huh? We say, for example, red glasses. So 55-year-old here is an adjective. Because of that, we don't pluralize it. Shirin, did you watch the videos for reading magazines, or you haven't worked on that yet?
Just one lesson
Oh,
about mass creature, creature.
I see.
Yes,
About
just one.
raccoons. About raccoons.
Yeah, raccoon, yes.
But don't worry. If you watch the other 15, I think you'll understand how to deal with this class, okay? Because your husband knows.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
knows how to do it. But it's okay.
I'll do it.
Okay, don't.
I started.
Did you say I started or I'll started?
I'll start.
Which one did you say? Did you say I'll or I? Let me type it for you.
I'll.
Why did you say I'll started?
I'll.
Why didn't you say
I'll
I started?
start.
No, it's okay. That's correct, actually. But tell me, why did you choose I'll start?
Because I want to this. I want to study it as soon as possible.
That's not one of the applications of will. What about the grammar lessons? Have you worked on the grammar lessons?
Yes, just for 8 lessons.
Okay. So I think you haven't reached the lesson for the lesson in which I teach will. I think so. Let me ask Behzad, okay? I'll get back to you.
Okay.
So Behzad, what about you? Which one is correct? Shirin said
I think, yeah, I think it's better to say I'll start to blah, blah.
Okay.
Because she decides to do that at this moment.
Very
and
good.
it is not something that, yeah.
Excellent. Very good.
Very good to you.
How long have you been studying grammar? How long have you been studying grammar, Behzad?
Yes, for a long time. But one of the packages that I found very, useful and practical, it was your lessons about the grammar.
Oh, thank
it
you
was
very
about,
much.
I think, 16 sessions. Yeah, 16 sessions, and I've done all of them.
I see. Okay, you're really great, because I've had a lot of students who had all these classes and grammar videos, but none of them mastered it as much as you do. You're a really fast learner, I suppose.
And I have planned. I plan to review them because I think I need to do them again and again, especially your, lessons for magazines.
Yes, that's great. I mean, what you're doing is great.
Thank
I'm
you.
not me. I don't mean me. Okay, let me go back to Shireen because you've talked a lot this session, but Shireen didn't get much chance. Okay, I'll get back to you again.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, Shireen, that's the answer. Because you decided to do this at the moment of speaking, right now, you use will. I'll start it. But you said
Yes,
it right. You just didn't know why. So, let's go.
I'll started,
Mhm.
start with ed.
No, not with
Or
ed,
just
without ed. I'll start. I've just
I
typed it here.
start.
Shireen, I've just typed it here. Do you
Yes,
see that?
yes,
Oh, okay. Okay, so now the rest of
yes,
it. The 55-year-old prime minister was conscious when he was wheeled into the intensive care unit, blah, blah. What does it mean to be wheeled?
yes.
What does wheeled mean in here?
Wheeled, when move something that have some wheel, it's wheeled. You taught in a raccoon magazine, wheeled. I learned from this topic.
Okay.
When something moved, but the somethings have wheel too, can move it, we used wheeled.
Okay, very good. But Shireen, in here, you said that when something has wheels and you move it, then you can use this verb. But this sentence is about the Prime Minister. It's about Mr. Johnson. Does it mean that Mr. Johnson has wheels?
No, he is in a bed that the bed has wheeled and
has wheels. Has wheels. That bed has wheels.
Was wheels.
I see. Okay.
Yes, that bed has.
When I read this article, I was thinking that maybe he was in a wheelchair. You know what a wheelchair is, right?
Okay.
Okay. But
Yes.
now you
maybe
said you
wheelchair, maybe
yes,
bed.
exactly. Now that you mentioned a bed with wheels, I just remembered that you're right. Hospital beds do have wheels, and maybe he was in the bed and they just wheeled him to the hospital. I don't know. So it could be both.
Yes.
Thank you. And Shirin, I know your husband must know this, but you might not. So that's why I'm asking you this question. Intensive care unit.
Okay.
What is the acronym for this? There's an acronym for it that we use in hospitals. Intensive care unit. What is that? The short form.
Acronym, I don't know.
The short form. The short form of intensive care unit.
ICU.
ICU. Yes,
ICU.
very good. ICU.
Yes.
Of a central London hospital at around 7 p.m. local time on Monday. A step taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator, an official said. Tell me about this sentence. A step taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator. What does this sentence mean? Can you explain it in English?
A step taken. The next step?
No, it's not about the next step, no.
Step taken. For example, the step of cure that he right now he take.
Very good. He's taking.
In case he needed to he needed to receive and a ventilator.
Very good. Very good. Shirin, what does in case mean in English? In case.
Taken in case. In this situation.
Very good. Can you use can you make a sentence in which you use the phrase in case? Make a sentence in which you use the phrase in case.
I have to think.
Okay. Doesn't matter. Think.
Mm. In some, I can't.
You can't?
Right.
You can. I think you're worried,
Mm.
Shirin. Are you? I think you have a little bit
Yes.
of stress.
Yes.
Why is that? Why?
I
Why? Why are you
I
stressed?
think maybe I waste your time and
Come on.
Behzad's time
This
and
is your
other.
class. This is your class, okay? Then you're not wasting any time.
Okay.
Don't be stressed. Just focus, okay? I'll go to Behzad. I'm not going to ask him the same question. I'm
Okay.
going to ask him something else, but I want you to use this time and
Okay.
make a sentence in which you use in case, okay? And don't cheat, okay? Don't open a dictionary or something.
Okay.
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 So Behzad, there's
Hi.
hi. Forget about in case, okay? Don't spill the beans. I want Shirin to make her own sentence without any help.
Yeah.
But I want you to tell me what the structure is in this last sentence. There's a structure in here.
A step taken in case he needed. I think the whole sentence can be like this. A step has been taken in case if he needed to be put on, for example, ventilator and so on.
Back to the sentence. You said that the whole sentence was actually a step has been taken. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. But there's one word missing from what you said. A step has been taken is not the full sentence. There's one word that you have to add.
I don't have, the سفر رو ندارم.
Excuse me?
Contact, meeting.
Okay.
Meet and chat. Back to meeting. Okay. Everything now is okay. Yes. So what was the question? Excuse me.
This sentence, let me minimize it. A step taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator is actually shortened. Part of the sentence is deleted.
Yes.
It has something to do with a verb, a step taken, okay? You said a step has been taken. That is correct, but that's not the whole sentence in here. Pay attention to the full sentence, the whole paragraph. See, before this, there's a comma. So this is not a dependent clause, It's related to another sentence.
It is a step, I
No,
think.
no. We don't omit
Which
it
has been
here.
taken.
No, we don't omit it. A step which has been taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator.
Yes, which has.
The whole sentence from us that you
Yes.
said is some extra information about what they said above. But okay, so the full sentence is a step which has been taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator. But what is the structure here? There's a structure. Find that one.
Step taken in case he needed to be. Step taken in case he needed to be put. To need something to put. I don't know exactly, but I'm trying to guess. And a step taken in case he needed to be put on a ventilator. To put someone.
Yes.
To put someone on something.
Very good. That's the structure.
Yes.
But in here, it is used in the passive tense. It is used in the passive tense.
Yes.
So what is this structure in the passive form? Can you say the same structure in the passive form?
Yeah. Somebody to be put on something.
No. It doesn't start with somebody. See, structures, Behzad, structures start with infinitives. with to do, to be, to
Oh,
go. They don't
yeah,
start
yeah.
with somebody. There might be somebody inside, in the middle, or at the end of the structure, but not at the beginning.
Need to be.
To be.
It start with need.
Excuse me? No, it doesn't start with
Uh,
need. No, no. No, not with need.
yes. To be put. To be put somebody on
No,
something.
not somebody in here. It's not about somebody. See,
To be,
after put, you don't see
to be
somebody.
put.
Do you see somebody in here? Do you see he, she, or
Yeah. To
someone?
be.
No.
Yeah, yeah. No. To be put on something.
Okay, but in here, to be put on a ventilator. Huh? It's not that general to say to be put on
Yes.
something,
Yeah.
but to be put on a ventilator. So you're a doctor. Can you make a
Yes.
sentence using this structure
Yes.
about your job nowadays?
Yeah. At the moment, I have 8 patients in the PICU. 2 of them are put on ventilators.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. That was precise.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So let me go back to
Yeah.
Shireen and see if she made that sentence. Thank you very much.
Thank
So Shireen, back to you. What have you done with in case? Have you made it?
I try in case I'm very worried.
I try in case I'm very worried. It doesn't make much sense, Shireen. It is a sentence, but I don't understand what you wanted to say.
No, in this case, I'm very worried.
No, in this
I
case,
don't know exactly
Shireen,
how
in this
to.
case and in case are different. They don't mean the same thing. In case in Persian means در صورتی که. اگه, sometimes it means if. Okay? So think about it.
In case, right now I can make sentence. In case, if I learn more.
No. See, in case means
if I.
Shirin, in case means if. So you don't say in case if. Okay? Don't use if with in case because in case means that.
In case I need to practice more.
Okay, so that's not the whole sentence. In case I need to practice more what? You have to add something to it.
For be improved. For be improved.
No, that sentence is not right. Let me give you an example, then think about it. I'll go to Behzad and then I come back to you, okay? For example, I say,
okay,
this is my number. Write it down in case you need help. Okay, I give you my number. I say, okay, this is my number. Write it down in case you have a problem. این شماره منه. یادداشت کن که اگه یه وقت in case یه وقت یعنی اگه یه وقت که اگه یه وقت مشکلی برات پیش اومد بتونی زنگ بزنی. دیگه بقیه‌شو نمیگیم. دیگه بقیه‌شو لازم نیست بگیم چون اینو نشون میده. Write it down in case you have a problem. Okay? This is some extra money. Put it in your wallet in case you need to buy something. یه مقدار پول اضافه بذارش تو جیبت که اگه لازم شد در صورتی که لازم شد اگه یه وقت خواستی یه چیزی بخری پول داشته باشی. Okay? So think about this. I'll go back to Beza and then come back to you and I want you to make a good sentence with in case. Okay? So Behzad, back to you. Would you please read the next paragraph?
The next, yes. Mr. Johnson, who tested positive for the new coronavirus nearly 2 weeks ago, had led Britain's response to the pandemic while isolated in his official residence next to 10 Downing Street. He was hospitalized on Sunday. Earlier on Monday, Mr. Johnson tweeted that he was in good
Very
spirits.
good, thank you. So the first one, Mr. Johnson, who tested positive for the new coronavirus. Do you see the structure here?
Yes. Mr. Johnson, who tested positive for the to to test for something.
To test for something is, of course, just a verb and a phrase. Okay, to test positive for a disease. Okay, he tested positive
Yeah,
for
to test
coronavirus.
for, yes.
Okay, so would you
Yes,
please
for
make a
disease.
yes, make a
Yes.
sentence with another disease and test positive for. Use that structure in your sentence.
Yeah. During the coronavirus crisis,
No.
a lot of my colleagues.
Don't use that one because that one is about coronavirus and we have it. Use another disease. Okay, just another disease that
Yes.
you know.
For example, I can say my. For example, one of my colleagues tested positive for pregnancy yesterday.
Okay, that's not a disease, is
Yeah.
it? I said say something about a disease.
It's usually used for disease?
No, in here it's used for disease. And I asked you to say it for a disease and you said pregnancy. But okay, that's okay.
Oh, yes.
That's okay.
Okay.
So the rest of it for the new coronavirus nearly 2 weeks ago had led Britain's response to the pandemic.
Yeah.
And from this part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line 5. While isolated in his official residence next to 10 Downing Street. This sentence,
Yes.
some parts of this sentence are omitted. Can you tell me what the full sentence was?
Yeah. I can guess, yes. While he was isolated
Very
in his
good.
official residence next to 10 Downing
Very
Street.
good. Thank you. Excellent. And what is 10 Downing Street, Behzad?
Yeah. I think the street 10, the street that the house of the Prime Minister of England is there.
Okay, what is 10? What is number 10?
Number 10.
What is number 10 in here?
What is number 10? I think it is the number of the house in which Prime Minister of Britain lives there.
See, when you say in which, then you don't have to say there at the end of the sentence. Okay, in which the Prime Minister lives.
Yes.
Full stop.
Yes.
Not lives there.
Lives.
Okay. He was
Yes.
hospitalized on Sunday.
Yes.
Earlier on Monday, Mr. Johnson tweeted that he was in good spirits. Okay. Now the next paragraph. Would you please read the rest? The Prime Minister.
Yeah, the Prime Minister is the first head of government known to have been infected with the new virus, which erupted in China late last year. His hospitalization risks creating a leadership vacuum as Britain faces its worst health crisis in more than a century.
Very good.